Hello, my friends. I'm back. Another cigar we're trying out for you here. I'm Charles Kelly, and this is the Aganorsa Leaf. Well, you can see from my surroundings, we are not in the fabulous Mustang. We're getting a rear end replacement on that. Big fella put so much torque in the motor, we snapped the axle. True story. Anyway, I'm down here in Delaware, and we're trying something new today. Another cigar that was recommended to me by my friend Geoffrey Pearson. This one has a long name, so hold on. This cigar is the Casa Fernandez the Casa Fernandez Aganorsa Leaf Maduro Robusto Extra. Okay, that's a lot. This cigar is a Nicaraguan Puro. It also came in number 11 on the Cigar Aficionado 2016 Leaf. Now, here's the key. There is another Casa Fernandez Miami. Oh, I forgot the Miami. Casa Fernandez Miami Aganorsa Leaf Maduro Robusto Extra. That's the real name. There's another cigar that's put out by these guys that is not the same. So you really have to look at the label and make sure you're getting this one. There's another Casa Fernandez Miami. I think there's also an Aganorsa Leaf, but this is the one that is the number 11 rated cigar by Cigar Aficionado. Now, this thing has been in and out of the humidor. I'm just giving you a real cigar here, so it's not pretty. When you do that, sometimes you damage the foot, as I've done, and you can see we've got some fraying. That is not a reflection of the cigar. That is a reflection of the idiot who handled the cigar. Like I said, Nicaraguan Puro. Take another look at the cigar where I tried to hide the flaws. Wrapper is a Corojo Sun-Grown, harvested in 2006, so it's got some pretty old tobacco on there. The binder filler is a Nicaraguan long leaf from the famous Aganorsa farm, hence the name. Okay, doesn't come in that many vitolas. It comes in a Robusto, which we're smoking here today, or Torpedo, as well as a Toro. What the pundits say we're going to get in flavor profile is caramel, toasted wood, chocolate. It'll be meaty, cedary, walnut, tannic notes with a savory finish. I can tell you right out of the gate, I'm getting that walnut, or more like a walnut shell, the outer part of the walnut taste, and some of that little bitterness you get sometimes with that bite from walnut. Definitely savory. I'm definitely toasted wood. I'm not getting the caramel, chocolate, or any of those sweeter flavors right now. The Aganorsa farm has been producing tobacco for about 30 years for a lot of different cigars. None of the names come to mind right now, but it's a name you want to look for. Your farm is famous for its farm, and you got tobacco named after your farm. That's probably something worth going out there and looking into. I haven't smoked too many cigars by Casa Fernandez, although I don't know why. This is about my third or fourth one of these, and these are very good cigars. Now, what they'll tell you also when you look at the reviews, it's about a medium to full. I agree with that, but I tick more on the full size. It's a beautiful cigar. It's a very interesting color because it's almost camouflage. It's almost orange and black and brown, and it just kind of goes, you know, all over. You can tell that it's going to be something earthy or well fermented, aged. They burn even. Look, even though the foot was messed up when I lit it, it's, you know, I say, well constructed cigar. It's kind of self-correcting, so you don't have to worry about that. I punched this one, which is something I don't normally do for full body cigars. I like to really snip a good piece of the cap off and allow all that cool tobacco to get in there and linger around the mouth rather than shoot it through a hole. I find that sometimes when you get a hole and you got a lot of tars, all that tar will sit to get around that hole. And before you get down to the very end, you wind up with something that's very bitter. It's a hot one. I'm here in Delaware. Temperature's going up to 104. I know. It's hot and I'm in the shade right now. Very good cigar. So I think these cigars, I think they were manufactured in Miami, even though all the tobacco is Nicaraguan. Can't be sure. It's been a while since I wrote this review, and it's been a while since I've done a review. For those of you who follow me, thank you. Appreciate the love and respect, and apologize for being away so far. I've had some health issues and car issues and job issues that I've been working through. But I'll always have time to smoke a good cigar. So I'm getting some peppery notes or some spice, hot spice, not savory, but like cayenne pepper spice, just a little bit. Twirling in with all those different flavors. Very good stick. Again, this is a recommendation by Pearson Geoffrey Pierson of Pearson Geoffrey Cigars. This is a well-made, good-tasting cigar. Not a faint-of-heart cigar. This is not a cigar I would give to a beginner as well. But it definitely has a lot of flavor. Still, no caramel, no chocolate. Not right now. I'm going to go ahead a little bit and get back to you. As I was saying earlier, this cigar is not for the faint of heart. The ash has begun correcting itself big time now. It's holding on there. And again, this is with a foot that kind of beat up a little bit getting in and out of the box. Starting to mellow out a little bit, still not getting caramel, chocolate, definitely savory. This is all on the savory side, leathery, definitely meaty. Definitely get the meaty, that cayenne kind of spiciness is starting to wane a little bit. But I'm not getting anything remotely caramelly or chocolatey. It's really a lot of earth stuff. Rich minerally soil, so I get mineral. I get earthy, dark, deep, rich soil. And again, leather, some wood. And I like that walnut description. It's not the taste of the walnut inside, but I can imagine if you burnt walnut shells, that's what this would taste like. It's got that essence of walnut. As I've said also, I've bought a couple of these. Very good cigar. This has been aging in the box for a little over a month, not a very long time. This is probably the more richer than the most, and I'm going to tell you, this is really leaning towards the full side. I've had a very full breakfast, and this thing is kind of get me a little lightheaded. So that's a good thing. But just not what you expected when somebody tells you medium to full. Flaky ash, although even though I'm outside I can shake it here and nothing's coming off. You can see there it's kind of burning uneven. It's starting to canoe. Again, probably my fault. What you do when you see that, you flip the cigar this way so all the hot ash falls down in the cigar, and it should correct itself. If you rotate your cigar around when you see an uneven burn, you can typically get it to go right without touching up. You hate to relight a cigar. The ash, as you can see, is starting to crack, which means that's going to probably come off. Dark gray there, and it gets a little lighter as you get down the stick a little bit. But a really full, flavorful cigar. Nice artwork on the label. We'll get you there without setting anything on fire. Nice artwork. I dig that. Again, this is my first Casa Fernandez cigar, but you definitely want to get out there and try this one. Let it sit in your box for a little bit, and it may give you a full flavor surprise. Well, that's all for now. It's been a while since I've posted one. This is a must-have. This is a cigar that I highly recommend you go out, include in your humidor. Have it with something cool on the side. It's blazing hot out this joint. Thanks to all my followers. If you like this review and others, please hit the subscribe button. Also, you can visit me at www.thelancerlife.com. This is Charles Kelly with The Lancer Life. Peace and a bucket of grease.